Modern men are experiencing an identity crisis. What does it even mean to be a good husband or good father today? It's definitely a lot different than what it meant just one generation ago. Traditionally, to satisfy the two roles just meant being a good provider financially. That's not the case anymore. Today, while you're still expected to contribute financially, so much more is expected of you. To be a good husband means being more emotionally available to your spouse. To be a good dad means being more present and active in your kids' lives. You're supposed to do all of that while also taking care of yourself and still being a good earner. Gotta keep up outward appearances that you got this. Gotta show the bosses they can count on you. Show colleagues your life is great. Friends, you want them to envy you, the same you secretly might want of them. You still have to play the part of tough and strong, but now you've also got to be caring and understanding. That's a lot. Those expectations can be hard to live up to. It's stressful. Bad stress. The kind of stress that only leads to bad things. What happens when you're full of stress, confusion, and uncertainty? Overload, followed by a downward spiral. Pretty soon, you just check out emotionally. While you might be present physically, you're absent mentally. When that happens, you move slower with less intent and purpose. When your mental motivation is shot, you can be sure your physical well-being is likely not going to be any better. Our goal? Let's fix that. Here's a transformation invitation you've likely never seen before. If you're ready to be a better dad, husband, or just a better, happier, and healthier man in general, keep reading to understand how this offer works. It's a no-lose bet you won't regret. If you decide to take part and embrace this challenge, you'll have the solution to the problem that plagues modern men. You'll have the power to smash through any invisible barriers that currently hold you back. What barriers? Hint, it's not knowledge. If your life feels stuck or things seem hopeless, the irony is not that you don't know what to do. It's figuring out where to start and having the drive to keep going. To do that, you need resources. You need support. You need a network. You need a system. These are the abstract but very real things stopping you from being your ultimate self. If you let yourself go physically, if you're in your head all the time mentally, doing things on autopilot, this is why. This is what stops you from losing weight, being healthy, happy, and successful. The truth is, you already know what you should be doing. Eat better, move more, and create healthier habits. These are intentional changes. Choices. These affect every aspect of your life. If you're not making better choices, ask yourself, why? Is it because you don't feel supported? Not feeling recognized or appreciated by others in your life? Does the boss not give you enough praise? Not sure if or when they'll ever give you that promotion? You and the wife going through the same old cold routines? Just going through the motions? Or worse? Does it feel you might be on the brink of separation? What about your little ones? Feel like you're missing out on the most important stage in your kids' lives? After all, they won't be kids forever. If you're not feeling like the best version of yourself, maybe you've put on a few extra unnecessary pounds, or you feel tired or low energy all the time, maybe these are signs that things need to change. How cool would it be if in the next 30 days, people started to look at you differently? How would it feel to have them notice your newfound confidence, energy, and swag? What if your wife starts to notice you again too? Imagine her looking at you, and without saying a word, you just know she's in her head wondering, who the hell is this new and improved sexy man? Her next thought, that's my hubby. How awesome will it be to have the energy to spend time actually playing with your kids again? What if they too were wowed? Now they have a dad that's energized and revitalized. You don't fully appreciate youth until you start to lose it yourself. As you got older, you took on more responsibility, and without realizing it, things suddenly got hard. Besides getting married and having kids, there's so many other things that also happen. All of a sudden it feels like you're facing opposition from every direction. Financial hardship out of nowhere. Actually, it's the number one cause of stress and divorce for most couples today. Family drama flare-ups at home, friendships hanging by strands of thread, the never-ending grind at work, nosy neighbors always in your business. Not to mention, all of a sudden, A new nagging worry that's getting harder and harder to keep ignoring. Your health. All that stress starts showing up in your life in all the wrong ways. Feelings of overwhelm, increased irritability, poor concentration, difficulty sleeping, frequent headaches, low energy, unexplained aches and pains. Of course, it can still get much worse. It can lead to lowered immune system defenses, which makes it harder to fight off sickness and diseases. It's not uncommon to hear of stress-induced heart attacks and strokes. All these issues feel like you're pushing a freaking boulder up a hill. How much longer can you sustain living like this? This is overwhelm. These are the reasons people feel stuck. It can feel hopeless. At this point is when most people might start to try stuff. Have you ever tried any of these? New fad diets, magic pills, potions. Maybe you tried to join a gym, but for some reason you hardly go. Maybe you skip the gym and try at-home video programs, exercise apps, or habit-changing and body monitoring gadgets. Or maybe you buy interesting late-night infomercial contraptions that promise to bring the gym experience home. Conveniently, these items even slide under your bed where they remain after getting used maybe once or twice, if ever. Alternatively, these devices make excellent spots to hang your clothes. Maybe your intention is to just be more active in general. Jogging sounds good. Maybe riding a bike. Or heck, just going for a walk sounds healthier than whatever else you might be doing at this point. But somehow, none of these things you can ever quite find the time to do. If it's been a while since you've experienced a full night of restful, uninterrupted deep sleep, if you don't spring out of bed with your batteries 100% fully charged, and if you don't feel mentally indestructible or physically untouchable more often than not, how would you like to change all that? If so, here's the deal. Let's make a bet. To work with us at the highest, most personal level would require an investment of $18,300 for a full year. Let's put that in perspective. According to Forbes, the average cost of a divorce in the U.S. in 2022 is between $15,000 and $20,000. The more complicated divorces involve disagreements around hotbed emotional issues. This includes property distribution, child custody, and even who gets the dog. These types of divorces are often way more expensive, usually running up mountains of legal fees, well over $100,000. Even if your marriage isn't in jeopardy, what about your health? God forbid something as serious as a heart attack or a stroke is not only a threat to your life, but it can have a devastating impact on your family's finances as well. According to studies by the Business Group on Health, the average total cost of a less severe heart attack is $760,000. How long would that take you to pay off on your current salary? How's this even possible? Well, you got to take into account not only hospital costs, but also medications, follow-up doctor's visits, and potential loss of income costs too. According to PubMed, the average cost of outpatient stroke rehab services and medications for just the first year alone is $17,081. What if the person can no longer work? Here's another sad, scary, but also very real and unfortunate threat. Here at the Fatherhood Fitness, we've had members who, before joining us, had seriously considered suicide. While it might end suffering for the person considering this unfathomable option, what most don't consider is how would that impact their family. While extreme, we frame our entire mission and goal in life to reverse and eliminate these very serious threats before they're ever potentially realized. We aim for impact. We're in the positive male life transformation business. We create better dads and better husbands by showing men what it takes to show up and be the best versions of themselves for others. We do it through leadership. We do it through example. We do it by creating real-life case studies. Obviously, we don't expect everyone reading this is ready or feels like they can afford to make a one-year commitment with us, at least not yet. At this point, we know you're just trying to assess whether or not it's worthwhile to work with us. Frankly, we're doing the same in reverse. However, instead of making you jump through questionnaire hoops, we thought we'd make this offer a little different. Hopefully you see this offer the way we intended. Easy and straightforward. Here's the deal we want to make with you. It's a bet, and it's very simple. Click the link, place your bet, fill out the questionnaire, you got to be thorough, and we'll send you membership access. Once inside the Fatherhood members area, you can get started immediately. You get access not only to all the past training sessions, you also get to attend group coaching calls live with us each week and interact with all fellow mastermind members. Towards the end of your initial 30 days, We'll reach out to you about 5 to 7 days before day 30. We'll ask if you'd like to continue or if you'd like your money back. If you decide this isn't right for you, you can't continue, or you just want to quit for whatever reason, just let us know and you get a full refund within the first 30 days. No hard feelings. You get to go back to life as it was before, and the money is returned to your account. However, if you decide you want to continue, if you start experiencing the benefits we told you would, that would start to happen when you put our principles to the test, and you actually do the work that causes you to make positive change and see actual transformation, if you decide to stick with this Brotherhood of Fathers, we'll go ahead and extend your membership for another month for free on us. At the end of the next 30 days, your free month, we'll reach out to you again to see if you'd like to continue your transformative journey with us, or if you'd like to end your journey with us there. So in 60 days, if you decide to continue, you really don't have to do anything else. The card you made your initial payment with will automatically be charged every 30 days for the next 3 months. On each billing cycle, you'll see a charge of $13, $14, $33. To find out how to get this rate discounted even further, just ask. That's it. Straightforward, right? Why do we do it this way? Well, it takes 30 days to buy in and start to shift your beliefs. While you might agree with the things we share with you logically, it's hard to commit emotionally until results start happening for you. Emotional validation comes fast when others start to notice your progress. So the next 30 days, your free month, this is where choices start to become habit. This is where lifestyle shifts begin to form. Once this starts is when you start to notice bigger positive shifts start to happen. You start to go from feeling different to being different. Your identity shifts. And that's the goal. If you're ready to get started and you're ready to make this no-lose bet on yourself, click the button below to place the winning bet on yourself now.